Welcome back to the Ybm Show. Yeah, back with another episode. I've lost track at this point of how much episodes we've been doing, so I'm gonna just say welcome back to the next episode. We here chilling today. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different video. There's no guests, Savvy's not here, so it's just me, chilling with the bev. Unfortunately, I don't have an actual Arizona. It's just water. Unfortunately, caught me lacking with the bev, but we are on the vibe. At least we got the pizza rolls up in here, so. But anyways, if you've been following on my main channel, on my main account, my Instagram is right here. I went to Florida, took a little vacation down there, went to go handle some biz, see family, relax, have all that good stuff, right? In typical Ybm fashion, I decided to, to vlog it, to make a little episode, something like that. I mean, I didn't really plan. I went in this firsthand with no knowledge of what I was gonna do. I just thought, hey, I'm going there. Let's do something different for the show. So went in there, interviewed somebody, you will see in a second, and decided to, just make a little vlog for the Ybm Show, somewhere different than New York. So essentially when I went there, it was mainly go see family, but it's also get a break from the New York State lifestyle here. It's a very different vibe compared to here to down there, and but of course back then I never really filmed anything because Ybm Show wasn't really a thing, so I just thought, this time it'd be different. And I actually did a lot more things than this vacation. I went to different places. So I went to Miami, to Key West. I don't have, the main episode is taking place in Miami, but I do have footage of Key West, which is the very southern end of Florida State. So you'll see all that and everything. I did bring my cousin along as the guest, and he's very dope. Go follow his Instagram right here, and all that. So hope y'all enjoyed the episode. This is more of a different type of setting because it's a commentary of the vacation / not a commentary, because I actually have the pre-recorded episode from Miami. So yeah, let's get right into the episode. Welcome back, y'all, to the Ybm Show, episode 10, season 2. Oh, look at that, I actually remember the episode. Go figure. Out here, my boy Rod right here. Yo, that's Cuz right here. We got the fam up in here right now. And you can tell by my hat, we are in Miami right now. What part of Miami we at?
We're in Wynwood.
We're in Wynwood. We're not coming live, we're coming pre-recorded, but the vibes,
the art district.
The art district, pretty much, So
it's live out here.
It's live out here. This
Wynwood Marketplace.
Straight vibes, bro. A lot of art, a lot of music. I don't know if you can hear the music. Hopefully our voices isn't too low.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your boy came down here for vacation, and we're just chilling, with the fam and everything. And I'm like, the life here is very different compared to back up there, Coming for example, I'm from Westchester County, New York, so I mean, it's a different lifestyle up there, There's a much busier rush, straight, relaxing over here. So,
yeah. I mean, but like, out here it's different because we don't have a lot of public transportation.
Yeah.
I mean, there is and there isn't.
There's transportation here, but it's very little compared to New York, bro.
We got a lot of freeways out here.
Yeah, a lot of roads. I'll tell you that for sure. Bro, word to everything. The amount of freeways in Florida is crazy. Essentially, if you're gonna be going places in Florida, whether it's Fort Lauderdale, Miami, wherever in the state, you're gonna need a car. Florida has public buses, but and it does have public trains, but in only certain areas. It's not like New York City where you have the subway, or it's not like in Westchester where you have the Metro North and stuff like that. It's different. Essentially, you do need a car to go around in Florida. You've been here longer than I have, living down here. So you want to give an insight what it's like down here, Florida in general,
Florida is where everybody wants to be, especially in Miami. If you want to be seen, you want to be heard.
Literally.
If you want to get into the entertainment business,
art,
adult entertainment, or even normal entertainment, or even even the weed industry. If you want to get into any of those businesses, then here is the place.
This is the spot right here. There's many different areas of Florida, but this right here, Miami, Wynwood especially, this is the spot right here. I mean, back home, there, you get lit like this back home up in New York, but it's a different atmosphere. It's
all
bigger,
spread out there.
It's more spread out,
Yeah. Here, Miami it's smaller, so
and everybody's here having a good time. Big tourist attraction. I mean, I'm already the biggest tourist here, as you can tell.
Just turn the camera around and show them
hell yeah.
How it looks like.
I already got footage already, so I'll show you that straight up. As you can see. Place right here and everything, hopefully you saw all that, but I already took pre-hand footage,
down here we have Little Haiti. We got Little Havana. We got freaking what is it called? You know, all kinds of communities.
It's multicultural down here. I mean, New York is also multicultural. You know, all the boroughs in the city have their own cultures. In North got their cultures. You know, it's different. So.
But out here, everybody's in everybody. Everybody's very private out here.
Yeah, that's one thing I did know. Everybody, very private down here. I mean,
and if you do cross certain lines, then there's consequences.
There's consequences.
People are mad out here. I don't know why.
Much. You take the wrong step.
Because the rent is just going up. The rent is going up.
Yeah, I mean, same thing as back home. Rents is going up pretty crazy in New York.
But we're talking about gas right now.
Oh, don't get even started with the gas, man. Gas prices is crazy.
And, my car, and at least I get about 27, but my job is like 97 miles away.
Yeah, sheesh, man. Gas ain't cheap. I don't know. Maybe the whole inflation thing, will come to a solution or whatnot.
Well, people just want to blame the government.
It's just the government. Well, that got political real quick. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to be comfortable and live happy,
Yes! Exactly.
Good vibes like where we are right now. I mean, telling you. Right now, I kind of, it'd be like nice to have a drink right now and chill out.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, I mean, so let's talk about the different areas. Like,
I smell some of that stuff.
You smell good stuff, huh? I'm telling you, but even in Florida, it's a different vibe in certain areas. Fort Lauderdale is different compared to here. I think Fort Lauderdale's more where all the seniors are. They more, get more tired and go there to relax. Yeah, I was talking about Fort Lauderdale, which is where I was staying at. The area I was at, that was mainly a more quiet and laid back area. There's, it's mainly, senior citizens, retired folks. That's for my area that I was staying at. I'm not sure about the rest of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, I think, definitely Fort Lauderdale is a very different area compared to down here. More lively here. Over there is more quiet. How far is from Miami to Fort Lauderdale? Well, like
20 miles?
20 miles. So it ain't too bad, but you can definitely.
That's about half an hour.
Half an hour.
And that's just to like North Miami. But
North.
You want to go down to South Beach? That's like about an hour and 15 minutes.
That's a long way to go, Unfortunately, we didn't get to go to Miami Beach. We only did stay in primarily North Miami, just because of timing constraint reasons, and
I mean, but it's a vibe. Like,
it's a vibe.
If I don't advise it. Maybe if you're a Florida resident, maybe when you first move here, yeah. But it's expensive.
Man, listen, money is a tough thing in general. Trying to find a place down here is tough as hell, man.
The thing is, like, our rents go up, but the minimum wage here is very low. Minimum wage here is like, I think it's $9.97 or something like that, almost $10.
And if you're coming to move down here, I'd say you better come with the cash. For real. I mean,
maybe I'm even lying. It might be even $9. I don't know. It's very low.
Who knows? It's just like back home. You want to come with the cash. Just to settle down if you want to.
Yeah.
Come down here, buy a nice house, or go back to New York and buy a nice apartment. Either way, they still cost a lot.
Or you get a timeshare here.
I mean, I don't know what's worse, if it's over here or if it's worse, like paying $2 million for a nice apartment in Midtown Manhattan.
Midtown.
Damn, I really love the Harlem line, yo. Oh shoot, we're still rolling, yeah. Just to backtrack what I was just saying there in terms of rent, yeah. You heard my boy saying the clip just now, talking about rent in Florida. I mean, rent over here in New York it's skyrocketing. Whether it's New York City, anywhere in the metropolitan area, rent is gonna be going up. I'm gonna assume that the closer you are to the city, rent is just skyrocketing. I don't know, man.
I like to say close to the hood.
Huh?
I like to say close to the hood.
I say close to the hood?
Yeah.
You're more comfortable, you grow up around it, you're used to it, I guess that's what it falls into,
I don't know, it's because I grew up in a military lifestyle, but then, like, after graduating high school and everything, I don't know, I just, stuck to the streets.
You just stuck to the street lifestyle?
I mean, not, like, deep in the streets, but
you grew up here.
My set, my people, the people I hang out with was very different, different kinds of people. I know everybody though.
Yeah, you know, I just say,
I
like,
talk to a lot of people.
I just say if you grow up around it, you around it, and that's just what you're used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So
as long as you don't get involved in it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, back home, Mount Vernon, you know, you got two sides. You got the north side, you got the south side. You know,
Yeah.
one is more hooded, one is not hooded. You know, so you know, it's in between. You know, type of vibe. You know. Let's talk about how you've been asking to be on the show for a long time now. You know.
Hey. Well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna step in and see maybe if we can promote this channel. Maybe we can get it popping. We gotta get a lot of views.
We gotta get a lot of views, man.
A lot of support.
A lot of views, you know. I definitely think if we do put this to a bigger, source.
Social media is very important.
It really is. I think the world pretty much revolves around it at this point. I definitely think that, you know, especially with this episode here being somewhere else, you know, I think hopefully, you know, it can get more views and, you know, we can start something big from it. Because right now it's still a small thing, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all tired of seeing
this is the first,
vacation vlog, you know, somewhere new.
Travel vlog?
Travel vlog, out of state type of thing, you know. I mean, I'm gonna be heading to Key West, which is another part of Florida, in like another week. So, you know, there's gonna be more video to show y'all.
Maybe some companies will see this and support us, you know.
Yeah, you never know. You know, it's all about, you know.
Maybe some Guyanese peoples out there.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, maybe some Spanish peoples out there.
You know, everybody. You know, everybody. You know, you know, this is something. I started out doing this for fun, but you know, it's something that you know you want to keep doing. You want to get a bigger audience of it, you know. And showing the people fun vibes like Miami and the music and everything and the culture,
exactly.
You know.
Like now, what we're gonna do after this, we're probably gonna get something to eat.
Probably get something to eat, you know,
and there's a lot of choices out here.
Let me tell you, the amount of stuff that's over here, you know.
We got Cuban, we got Mexican, we got Mediterranean,
you know, I'm
Lebanese,
all types of things,
Chinese.
Here, man. So, what do you think about your first episode on the show, my boy?
Yo, that shit was lit.
Yeah, bro. Make
now
sure
we're gonna go get some tacos.
Hell yeah, we get some tacos right now. You know, we never got tacos. Oh, stay tuned. You know, there's gonna be more to this episode. You know, don't forget, I got Key West coming up too.
Oh,
yeah,
Key West. I'm not gonna be out there.
He's not gonna be out there, unfortunately. But you know, Ybm will take the cover. You know. So we ended up getting something to eat. We actually went to the Spanish restaurant and they served amazing food, yo. I ordered some quesadillas and man, those hit, bro. A word too. I mean, probably some of the best quesadillas I ever had. I forgot what Ra got, but you know, I love trying out different food and everything like that. Trying all different cultures. I mean,
different vibe,
and I think
we don't have huge skyscrapers out here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a concrete jungle like the city does, or the nice, pretty lifestyle of Mount Vernon. You know, 50% pretty. Let's keep it a buck. You know, over here. Wynwood especially, you know, it's got its culture, you know, it's a beautiful culture down here, you know, so a lot of graffiti down here, and it's all art, you know, it's all art, it's very different.
Everything is art. The government, I mean, this was like a hood before, and like Miami just said, we're gonna take this section, and we're gonna let y'all's paint, but it's gonna be art, no gang affiliation.
No, it's, you know,
no kind of graffiti.
When you compare the graffiti from here to, like, let's say New York City, like, if y'all from the city, y'all know about like how people do graffiti in the subway tunnels and everything. It's very different compared to here. Over here is like actual like art, like pictures of people, animals, you know, designs. You know, you know.
Some are funny.
Some are funny. I mean, I love graffiti in both New York and
some are inspirational. You know?
A lot of inspiration, you know. I mean, there's a lot of art shops that we saw down here.
Yeah,
you know? I mean, I also have footage of that. You know,
but I mean, like, if you're gonna come down here to Wynwood and you want to take something home, I mean, you gotta come with something.
You need to come with cash, bro. I mean, listen, because the art is actual art by actual people, Yeah. So you know, don't come expecting, you know, for it to be cheap.
They're putting their time and their effort. You know,
all their time and effort
to get, you know, something to live off of.
There you go. You know, and you know, I think.
Maybe they have a job, maybe they don't have a job. You don't know the situation.
You don't know the situation, but they're providing for us, you know. It's good that we come down here to provide back to them, you know. They do it for us, we do it for them.
And this is like right now it's event season. We got all kinds of events going down here in Miami.
All sort of events,
Right.
you know.
Back 2 weeks ago we had Rolling Loud.
Oh yeah, we did. True.
We got Hard Rock Casino here. We're probably gonna hit that up here on the way up.
Probably.
Just pop in there.
Let's see, if I can even make it in, because
Oh yeah. Is it 21 to get a casino?
I have no clue. I mean, I never. Because like the only casino near me is the Empire Casino in Yonkers. And I've never been there, so I don't know. But it doesn't hurt to go try.
We might have to look it up and see.
We have to look it up.
I mean, but there's restaurants in there, so
you never know.
But you can't go into the casino area.
But then again, I went to a Dave & Buster's in Manhattan, and they kicked me and my boy out because we weren't 21.
But don't they have a restaurant in there?
Yeah, they have games.
So what if you just don't, or if you're not, just because they serve alcohol there?
Yeah, they literally kicked us out with a whole line to get in, But one thing I will say is that the livelihood here is so good, Everybody's having a good time. That one street, I also have friends that one street was on. Oh my god. A lot of stores here, Everywhere you look is colors. That's one thing I will say. Everywhere you look is colors. Great to have you on, bro. It's the first family member that I have on the show. Here.
I don't know. I'm kind of the black sheep of the family. I'm all tatted up. And,
hey, listen, I like to have different people on this show, man. No matter what you like, bro.
Yeah, I'm Guyanese though. I'm half Guyanese.
Hey, there you go. We got the same blood. Hopefully, y'all like the episode.
I'm also Panamanian, so it's like I think I got the best of both worlds.
You literally got the best of both worlds.
I had the Latin.
You got the Latin.
You got the West Indian.
There you go. You can't go wrong with it.
West Indian get lit though.
They do. I mean, come on, y'all know. Yeah. But yeah, man, appreciate you having me on, bro. Glad to do the show. Hopefully y'all love the episode. Tune in. Enjoy the vibes, and I'll catch you next time. Very lively out here, yo. Very lively out here, as you can see.
Coyo Taco.
Hell yeah.
Look,
Right
check
with
it out. Check it out. Over here.
I'm putting the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hell yeah, about to get some tacos right now. So there's a reason why I didn't get a lot of footage during the daytime, because right now is lit. You hear them tuas bumping and everything. Shit, it's all good vibes. Yeah, bro.
I don't know where it's coming from, but it's always good out here.
It's always good out here, man.
I mean, Miami's got different parts you can go to. You can go to South Beach, you can come to Wynwood, you can go to North Beach.
All different parts,
All different parts.
All different parts,
It just depends on what's your pleasure.
Yeah, Just talking about the art, yo. Check all this art out. All beautiful art, man. We got more art over there, if you can see it. All nice art, bro. Like I said in the episode, I did go to Key West. So yeah, Key West from Fort Lauderdale is essentially like almost 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes, somewhere around that. It's a very far ride. One thing I will say that's pretty dope is that you do cross over the big bodies of water, so most of especially towards the end where you're actually getting into the Florida Keys, you do surround yourself by a lot of water, and the views are beautiful, I will say. You don't get that in everywhere you go, so I definitely was awake to check that out. One thing that caught my eye, which I learned about before I left, was the 7 Mile Bridge, which is what the term implies, it's a bridge that is 7 miles long, and pretty much that's mainly used for cars nowadays. But if you actually ride on that bridge, you will see an abandoned train trestle. I actually have footage of this. You'll see an abandoned train trestle right next to it, and essentially trains used to run over the Keys to Key West. So think about it, way back in the day, you actually had steam engines that used to run over the water all the way to Key West from the Florida mainland. Anyways, moving on from that, so we get to Key West, and the first day was a relaxing day. We just got there, we want to relax and, just check out the place in general. The place we stayed at, the hotel resort we stayed at, was a beautiful place, I will say. We did have an amazing view of the ocean on the balcony. I do have video of that right here. It was so peaceful to look at. During the afternoon time, we did go out to eat food and everything like that, and you know, that first night I actually did check out a place known as Duval Street. So Duval Street is pretty much the main party block of Key West. I will say it is the lit block, if you want to call it that. That's where everybody is partying, having drinks, getting drunk, all that. So it's pretty much the entire strip is all clubs and bars and stuff like that. You know, music. There was live music as well. I have footage of some live music that I saw there, and pretty much it was all a good time there. I'm gonna assume a lot of people there were tourists too, because I mean, again, it's a tourist attraction. But you know, it was definitely a fun place to be. A cool place to check out. I recommend if you're gonna go to Key West. I mean, explore all of Key West, but don't forget to check out Duval Street. That's the main strip where everybody's getting lit at. You know, if you're that type of guy who likes to get lit, or that type of girl who likes to get lit, make sure you check Duval Street out. So the second day pretty much came, and that's where we checked out the actual resort itself. You know where the resort is, where the pool is, and everybody chills out and all that stuff. You know, that came part of the hotel. This wasn't outside of the hotel. This is part of the resort. They had a nice area to actually do cooking. You know, you can cook your own food and everything. Beautiful vibes. We were there for pretty much the whole day. When I say we, I'm talking about me and my family pretty much. Third night, I would say. So third night was pretty dope. That was like the last, you know, full day for us to spend, because the next day we did leave early, you know. But the third day we did a nice boat ride, pretty much a tourist boat ride that took you around the Key West area, you know, around the waters, because again, it's a lot of water there. It did take you to the very end of the actual land of Florida, like where the actual very end of Florida ends, which is pretty dope to see. Essentially, I was told that you can see Cuba, like on a very bright day, you can actually see Cuba in the distance, because you are actually, you know, the distance is actually not too far. So I did see something. I mean, I was there during a sunset, so I'm not sure if what I saw was Cuba, but I'm gonna assume maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Essentially, that was the whole Key West vacation. Overall, I will say that, you know, I've been to Florida many times, of course, you know, but I say going to Florida and then going to these new places for the first time, because this is my first time I've ever been to Miami, Wynwood, Miami specifically, and Key West. So going there for the first time, and you know, being able to bring y'all content about it is awesome. You know, I mean, yeah, I guess it was the first vacation sort of vlog commentary type of thing. I don't know, this show was still kind of new to me. It still is new to me, you know. So yeah, pretty much I hope y'all enjoy this video. You know, tap that like button, you know, leave a comment in the comment section. You know, I do have another guest coming on in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. That will most likely come out next Friday, if not next Friday, the Friday after. But yeah, you know, love y'all. You know, we'll see you on the next episode, and I'll catch y'all later. I still haven't finished this Arizona.